Hello, how's it going? Here from the Dragtech server in Germany. I'm giving it kind of my overview here. This is a whitelist server, so you can't really ask me to get access. I can't get you access. But I wanted to give you a look around, show you what I've been invited to experience. This is a beautiful, beautiful spawn home, whatever you want to call it here. But I kind of feel like a foreigner in a foreign land, because everything's in German. I can't really read much, and I've been warned that I really can't do much of anything here in the overworld. But I have been told exactly where to go to be able to do things. I'm going to, give this server a try and see what it's like. It's going to be an experience, let me say, because it's completely different than servers that I typically play on. I typically play on Axel's Thylicraft server, where we pretty much have the free roam to do what we want, where we want, how we want. And this one is very limited on what you can do and where you can do it. From what I've been told, there's no mining here in the overworld. Plenty of ores out there, but you can't get them. That all the mining is to be done in a mining dimension, which is where I'm going to head right now. That's over here. I am not going to try to pronounce this place because, well, it's in German and I don't speak German. Again, this is another, very fancy, very beautiful place that they built here. I have no idea what any of these chests are, whose they belong to, or anything like that. But I have been told that this is a place where I can be free to dig and mine, but the dimension is reset occasionally. So anything you build here will not stay. It will get wiped out when it is reset. So what I'm planning on basically doing at the moment is living a very nomadic lifestyle. I'm not going to make a bed. I'm not going to dig a real big, extravagant hidey hole. I'm just going to kind of go out in the wilderness, away from everybody else's things, where anything I do won't cause any issue. And I'm going to stay the hell away from all them cobwebs over there. I know we don't have Thaumcraft in this pack, but the idea of going near something with that many spider webs still doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Anyways, I'm going to just kind of mine around, do my thing, and anything I set up will be able to be tore down and taken along with me when they plan on resetting. I'm not going to make any permanent footholds. I've been told that I can rent an area in the overworld eventually, or at least that is the plans. And I don't know if I really want to. I'm really thinking I might enjoy this kind of nomadic experience, especially with Gregtech 5. It might be kind of interesting, to see just how hard it's going to be to not set up a real permanent place. But I know the first thing I need to do, since I'm out here naked and scared, is get me some wood and get me some tools started. And I don't want to take down one of these big trees that are, really part of the landscape here. So I'm just going to kind of take down a little tree here and there. Hopefully not get mobbed too bad by the mobs while I do so. And I need to go out in the water there and see if I can find me some flint, because as y'all know, I don't do wooden tools. So I need flint. And we do have tinkers on here, but you have to have saplings for your sticks to get started. And I'm not typically one that plays too much with tinkers when it comes to Gregtech. So let's get in here out of this rain and make me a couple sticks and make me my own workbench. So I gotta have my own crafting table. And typically I would make a wooden shovel for gravel, but with there being tinkers, I don't know if wooden shovels are able to be used. Yeah, see, can't be used. So that's not possible. Just don't like digging in gravel with my fingers. It kind of messes up your fingertips. Real rough on your cuticles. I don't like doing that. But apparently I'm going to have to do it today. So let's go out here and see what we can find. They do have mariculture, I do believe, is what's making all this coral and stuff here, which makes the underwater areas look quite different than what I'm used to. And I hope you guys aren't looking for a real in-depth first video here, because this is pretty much going to be the epitome of my usual rambling video here. It's going to be a very little content and a whole lot of talking, because there's not a whole lot I can do early on. Alright, so if this is standard, which it is, I can get me my first shovel here. And because we have Gregtech 5, I can make me a good old-fashioned Gregtech shovel. Now, I am starving at the moment. I'm going to start getting to the point where I'm going to take damage, I do believe. And we have Hunger Overhaul, which means if I go down to nothing, I will die. Which I actually like, because I do not like the idea of being able to just run around like Junior does all the time and be fully hungered and half heart. I like playing a more realistic style game. And so one of my first things I need to do here is find me some food. And I can see that there are some pigs over this way. And as much as I usually don't use Journey Map for that, I'm actually kind of glad that it's here. For some reason, I don't have much game sounds. I don't know if my game didn't load properly or what, but I don't hear a whole lot right now. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Come here. You're going to be my friend for a moment. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Come here. Ugh, why can't I hit you? Okay, apparently I was just lagging and I can hit you. Well, come here and let me kill you then. Thank you. This is probably going to hurt me, and it does. But at least it gave me a little bit of saturation and a little bit of fulfillment there, so I can move on to try to find the next one. And here he is. Come here, buddy. I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Well, that did not work. Let's go see if I can get my stuff. Apparently, I took too much time walking around. So let's go see if we can do this a little bit quicker this time. And actually get me some food. And I'm going to, because I'm a nomad, I'm going to set up very small plots of wheat and things like that. I'm not going to set up any major farms, but I am going to try to grow some crops. And along with that, I'm also going to feed the animals that are in the wild. I'm not going to pen them up, but I'm going to try to feed them in the wild and keep them repopulating. That way I can continue to kill them like I am and not have to worry about them disappearing. You know, a whole group of them right there, and I'm going to leave them right there. It's a nice wild way of keeping them alive. I'd like to find me a red mushroom, because as y'all may know if you've watched my older videos, I rather enjoy growing mushrooms and eating mushroom soup to survive. If I can find me a red one, I can set me up a little hidey hole to get in out of the weather and use it to grow mushrooms. So I'm going to see if I can find one. Let's see. I don't see any. I don't know if these will work, but I'm going to grab one just to see. This is going to be a real new type of experience for me, because there's a lot of mods in here I'm not used to using. I don't usually use Biomes of Plenty, which I know is in here. I don't typically use Natura, which I do believe is in here. You know what? I want a little bit of this gravel. So I need to make me a sword, and I need to make me a pick. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this here. And it looks like this is a pretty open area, not anything built here, and I don't see anything tore out of here. So I think this is going to be kind of my first little area that I kind of cohabitate in. Nice gravel area around here. There's chickens I can eat. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back down here. There's some of this covering here. We got enough saplings. I can make a couple more sticks. And I'm going to make 3 things of flint so I can make me a pick. And I'm going to go grab me enough stone here so I can make a furnace. That way I can cook this chicken, so this time when I eat him I won't die. Food's supposed to make me feel better, not worse. But you gotta watch out for that salmonella. It's a real bitch. That's what chicken will give you if you eat it raw. Alright, so make me a furnace. And I'm going to stick him in there. And typically I would use saplings or sticks to cook my food. But since I need the saplings for my sticks, that's not going to be the case today. I'm going to use regular wood planks to do so. And I do believe we are in 5.9 here, which should mean that we cannot do charcoal regularly, which means we will either need a coke oven or the igniter from Gregtech. So I need to also decide which one of them I'm going to be going for, which I'm thinking that the igniter might be my best option because of being on a kind of nomadic way of living right now. I'm not really going to be able to set up a coke oven and keep my creosote, and I'm not getting any seeds whatsoever out of this grass. Now I was told that Pam's is in here, but the gardens didn't grow natively. You had to find a village to get your Pam's crops. But I just want some regular vanilla seeds here for wheat. And apparently that's not going to be an... Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. I see that right there. Oh, gimme. Come here, Mr. Tree. You have to come down. And apparently they have the timber function turned off of Gregtech axes. Kind of stinks. Let me make me a little step here. Now I know from my sneak peek that I have to worry about creepers here, and because of me being an American on a German server, they're going to be kind of a bigger threat than typical, because I have lag from going across the sea. Lag is just something that you have to deal with when you're playing on a server that's either not close to where you live, or in this case, um, across the ocean. Now I have to deal with lag every now and then on Axel's server because we're quite a few states away from each other, and my internet, truly does just really suck. I was actually talking to Coop the other day, and he was telling me about the size of the, I guess you want to call it a city that he lives in. And so I decided to look up the city I live in because honestly, I had no clue what the size of my city was as far as population, and found out that I live in a city that is only, oh crap, um, we need to talk, mister, because you're invading my home, and I don't like things invading my home. Okay, lag wasn't too bad. Anyways, I found out that I live in a town or city of about 13,000 people. And that's pretty small compared to what I've heard other people live in. So I guess it's kind of understandable that I have some pretty crappy lag. We don't have any of the real dominant companies that provide us service. Our cable company here, I checked into the other day, is right on par with what my DSL is. I can get faster speeds from it, but it's going to cost a lot more money to get. Oh crap, I'm being invaded. I'm going to have to pay a lot more money to get anything reasonably better. I can get a little bit better, but to get anything, how the heck did he blow up? I was nowhere near him. That was kind of weird. And he blew up too. But he didn't do any damage. Alright, it looks like a full-on invasion on the area I want to live right now. But because I don't have any charcoal or any way of making any, I really don't want to go underground, because I ain't going to be able to see. But I did see over here a area with some coal. Hi, Mr. Skeleton, don't shoot me. An area with some coal, and somebody else had dug a little bit. Hopefully they won't mind. I'm going to go run back over there and get me some of it. Let's see. I think I'm actually going to end this video. About 25 minutes of me trying to survive here. And by the time I finish talking, it will be close to a 30-minute video. But I really don't think you guys want to watch me sit and mine coal, so I'm going to go ahead and go over here, see if I can get through this area, get to the coal without dying again. which I do believe is right here. And yes, it is. And I'm going to snag just a little bit of this here. And that way I can make me a couple torches, and then I will look into what I'm going to do for sustainable torches, and I will get back to you probably from right here after I do some mining. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoy looking into this new mod pack and checking out this new server. I am planning on doing a video later on today, which will probably come out tomorrow for you guys, with Coop, looking at the server with a German translator. I'm not sure how much looking around we're going to do, or even exactly what we're going to do, but I know me and him are going to record a little while today. So look forward to my video of German translation of things around here and kind of an explanation of what everything's going to be. Take it easy. Have a good one. See you next time.